Hi guys, we got a new parcel delivered from Evolution Australia. It has finally arrived, and this can only mean we have another mail time. But today we are going to the university, the University of Queensland. But before we go, I have to get some different items for that. Okay, let's go. I've almost forgotten the most essential stuff. I have charged the car only to 50% this morning, which gives us a 24 kilometer range. They have a public charger there, which provides the Quick Charge CCS, the Quick Charge CHAdeMO and the Quick Charge Tesla, which none of them is available for my PHEV. So I thought, well, we can do something about it. Let's have a look. So we are now at the charger here at the University of Queensland, and they provide several possibilities. This should be the CCS Quick Charge. This is the DC fast charge, and this is the CHAdeMO connector. And of course we've got the Tesla destination charger here. So CHAdeMO, CCS, Tesla. And as you know, the Australian version of the PHEV lacks the CHAdeMO adapter. There's just a blank space in here, unfortunately, and we only have the Type 2 J1772. This has apparently changed in the 2017 model though, so they come with the DC fast charging, but this one isn't. So I can't use this charger at all. In the box is my brand new Tesla to 15 amp socket adapter cable, which provides me with access to all Tesla destination chargers and home chargers now. This one end is the normal 15 amp Australian outlet, and this is the Type 2 Menicus plug, which goes into our Tesla charging station, or at least at the end of the cable. And then we plug in our cable and use our own EVSE and charge the car. What's this little switch for here? Tesla HPWC will now have a cascading in front. Single phase charger option. It's so dark. Why is it so dark? Okay, it's all explained in the manual. Basically depends if you have a single phase or a three phase Tesla charger, and accordingly you have to set this little switch to a single and three phase. And of course it does not work with the superchargers at all. So, and this is the whole adapter cable. 15 amp Australian plug on one side. So this fits my new EVSE. 2.5 millimeter cable. And this is the Type 2 Menicus port. So this is the single phase wall connector from Tesla you usually find in your garage, and this is more the three-phase charging station you'll find in hotels, and as we have seen they have got one of these. So I need to do the three-phase settings. It It doesn't tell me anything about what happens if I choose the wrong position of the switch. So am I get electrocuted then? Let's find out. Okay, so the way it works is we need to keep the switch on the yellow position, connect it to the Tesla's charging station and wait 15 seconds and then flick it over to the black position. We should see a green light on the charging station as well. Afterwards we are ready to plug in our EVSE in the 15 amp port. Okay, let's give this a go. So I've got the Tesla charging station plug here and the adapter cable here. We are on the yellow position, connecting this and waiting 15 seconds. Okay, and I flick the switch to the black position and we have a green light. Look at this. Plug in our EVSE into the 15 amp socket and shake it again to 15 amp. Can you actually see that? Not sure. It says 15 amp on the display now, so that's all good. So the only thing I need to do now is... Damn fossil car, so loud. And we plug this in. It's ramping up 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatts, 3 kilowatts, 3.45. Maximum charge. That is awesome. So that's how it works. Tesla charging station, Tesla adapter, our adapter from the Type 2 Manicus to 15 amp Australian, switchable EVSE into the car, charging with 15 amp from a Tesla charging station. And you can see the light showing us there's energy coming. So yeah, so far I'm very happy with this little adapter cable. I didn't even know that this was possible. I always thought the Tesla destination chargers, they have a certain protocol which talks only to Tesla cars, but apparently they're just supplying AC to the car. Awesome little device. And of course this adapter cable is not working with the Tesla superchargers, of course. They have the same plug, but this is really a special protocol. The supercharger talks with the car, and yeah, you can't just use an adapter cable to hook up to a supercharger. And of course the supercharger will only deliver DC, which is not... We can only use AC. I know Tesla is actually paying partly or fully for the charging stations for the customer, and the customer usually takes care of the ongoing costs like power costs and maintenance, stuff like this. Probably it's a good idea to ask before you check in at a hotel or something if you don't have a Tesla and use such an adapter cable and would like to use their charging stations. I mean, at the end it shouldn't make a big difference for them because they have invested in these charging stations to attract people with electric cars, and we are not different from a Tesla driver in this case. So. But from a courtesy perspective, I would probably ask if it's not like a station like this one in a public space here where nobody's around, and I mean the UQU probably doesn't care who's charging over here. Yeah, so awesome experience. I'm really happy with the combination of the EVSE, of the switchable EVSE, and now the adapter cable from Evolution Australia. So that's the perfect combination, and it gives me so much more possibilities to charge here in Australia. Awesome. Love it. Unfortunately, the app on my tablet does not give you a count anywhere where you can see how many charging stations are on the screen at the moment. I know for sure the website does. It has a little number at the bottom, and always, depending on your view zoom factor, it shows you the amount of charging stations on the screen. It opens up a whole new world of chargers now for me, which I never thought I can use that quickly. I'm a Model 3 reservation holder, but the car is not being expected here before 2020 or so, and I'm charging at the Tesla port right now. So, awesome. Of course I took all the rubbish with me again. I'm not such a dick and leave the rubbish everywhere. I'm taking it with me, of course. It will be thoroughly disposed. And we are leaving soon here. That was more like the first test, but everything works awesome. Ants, of course. Everything works just fine. There's no problem at all. That is awesome. That gives me so much more flexibility while charging. And surely you are wondering how you secure all this charging equipment now when you are charging in public spaces. Well, you've got your EVSE, you've got your adapter, and everything needs to be somehow locked to the car. So all you need is basically one padlock, and I'll show you how I've done it in the past. And guys, I am not a big fan of putting the tire on top of the wire. The tire on top of the wire, that sounds good. So guys, and don't put your wheel on top of the cable here, it will damage it over time. I have seen this and I have read about it. People are doing this to secure the EVSE or any other cable with the car. I am not a big fan of that. I'll show you another solution. So what I'm doing is I'm feeding the cable underneath the car around the tire. So you're building a loop. You're plugging your EVSE into the car, have the cable coming out around the tire. You connect your EVSE to the adapter, and then you're building another loop with your adapter cable. So you've got 3 cables crossing over there, and this is exactly the position where your lock goes. Alright, secured. Then you plug in the cable of your Tesla charging station into your port over here, and you're finally done. So it's one padlock, and it's all secured. And with this quick solution, nobody can steal either your adapter cable or your EVSE. They can of course unplug your car or can unplug the Tesla on the other side, the Tesla cable on the other side, but they cannot remove your cabling at all unless they lift your car. And also if it rains, you can leave your EVSE under your car and it stays dry. Yeah guys, let me know what you think about this solution. Other people are putting the EVSE somehow in the car. I am not 100% sure how this all works. I think you have to leave the window open a little bit or something. But yeah, I'm hesitating to do this as well. So this is my solution I came up with. If you know anything else, please let me know in the description. So there you have it, Tesla to PHEV adapter. Works 100% well. We have been to 2 locations so far and I had the adapter with me. Could charge at the Tesla destination charger just fine. I made the loop with a padlock, it all worked fine, there was no problem at all. The University of Queensland was the first location where I tried the adapter. 2 or 3 days later we went to Toowoomba and I got in contact with Michael from Excel Power, which is a solar and battery storage company, and he was so kind to let me charge the car at his destination, Tesla destination charger as well. And I wasn't quite sure if this is all secure over there, so I did the loopy thing again with the cable and locked everything up with a padlock, and there was no problem at all. And Michael also provided me with a little chart which shows the solar production of the day, and you can also see when I plugged in the car and the charge was finished. And the PHEV was filled with 100% green energy from the sun. And let's have a quick look at the PlugShare website. I have set the filters to the wall outlet 15 amp and the EV plug, the J1772 Type 1, which the car has. And in the greater Brisbane area, so including Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast, which has probably a stretch of 300 kilometers, I guess, we have 73 charging locations available for the car with these 2 options. So I now have ticked the Type 2, the Tesla, and the 3-phase, which has the same plug. We have in the same area, we have already 168 charging locations, so more than twice as many charging locations as before. And I mean, this is really a whole new world now to charge your car with this adapter. And I know, guys, you are very desperate to buy one of these adapters now. Yeah. Have a look in the description below. Evolution Australia will give you 10% of the price for this adapter for a limited time only. I will put all the information down below in the description. So have a look there and get your 10% off. Use my code UnpluggedEV in their shop to get these 10% for this adapter. Only for a limited time. Hurry up. It's only for a couple of days, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'll put all the information down in the description. It's all in the description. Read the text. Read the description. And if you don't want to buy the adapter and rather have one of these switchable EVSEs, get in contact with them as well. Mention UnpluggedEV and I'm sure they will do something for you. There you have it. Now you know. Now you know. Now you can charge your Outlander PHEV at a Tesla destination charger. And as always, I'm not being sponsored or endorsed to make this video to say anything positive about this adapter or the EVSE or even the car. I'm totally independent. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Andy from Unplugged. Aus! Thanks for watching, guys. This is Andy from UnpluggedEV Australia signing off. Stay charged.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. Good vibrations. Excitations. Good vibrations. Excitations. Good vibrations. Excitations. She's so closer now. Softly smile, I know she must be kind.